After this valley is the next village. Just a little farther. I can do this. Oh no! What do I do? I think I entered their territory. Sorry, I'll just be leaving now. I don't think he's gonna let me go. I need to protect myself. I'll keep calm and do my best. And there!
Before dusk settled over the world, no one even thinks about the vestiges of a land once brimming with water. Even so, people cling to this land, vigorously living out their lives.
Just a little farther. Finally here! I haven't been here in a while, but the trip was just as exhausting as I remembered. Huh? That girl is... Hey, Ayesha! Long time no see! Regina! Yeah, it's been a while. You've been all confined to your workshop lately. What's up? I've been thinking things over, and I decided to go on a little journey. I see. With everything that happened with Neo, I was worried. Where are you going on your journey? I haven't decided yet, so my destination is uncertain. Then where are you going to stay? I still need to figure that out. Going on a journey without knowing your destination? You sure are doing something daring. Hey, if you don't have a place to stay, come to my house for the time being. I want to know more about your journey. I'm tied up right now with my job, but I left the door unlocked, so invite yourself inside and rest up. Oh, do you remember where my place is? It's that way. Yeah, I think I remember. Well, I guess you won't get lost in a small village like this. Okay, see you later! Mr. Glide, I've been telling you that I won't get in the way of your work. All I'm saying is that I want to get a little peek at the ruin.
You just don't understand, do you? It's dangerous in there, so I can't let you in. Women and children need to stay out.
Being a woman has nothing to do with this. Excuse me for raising my voice. Besides, I saw a girl go in there a few moments ago.
Oh, Regina? She's like a guy. She may not look like it, but she's a seasoned prospector. It'd be a different story if you were gonna train your body and become a prospector. What would a missy like you want with this ruin in the first place?
She seems pretty forceful, despite how she looks. Oh, Hannah, what's the matter all of a sudden?
What? Whoa!
Ah! What's up with this cow? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll move her right away. Hey, Hannah, you need to get out of the way. Guess I'll never enter the ruin like this. I'm sorry. Hannah is extremely fond of delicious grass. Guess it can't be helped. I'll come back later. I'm gonna take a nice long look around the inside of this ruin next time.
I won't let you in, no matter how many times you come back. You better believe it.
To argue with the boss of a prospecting site. She She's a powerful lady. Anyway, it's been quite a while. Like, almost a year? Probably. It's been around that long since you came to visit me. And so why are you going on this journey? Peddling medicine? How can I say this? I'm looking for rare flowers. Rare flowers? Are you gonna use them to synthesize medicine? No. I don't know if you'll believe this or not, but I heard that they could be clues to finding Neo.
Neo?
But Neo was, you know, spirited away, and this person told me that Neo is still alive somewhere. If she is alive, I think I can do something to see her again. It may sound impossible, but it's something I have to believe in. So you decided to believe that person? Then I'm in no position to fault you for it. Okay then, I'll help you. Thank you very much. I know this kind of story is hard to believe, but just you saying that makes me happy. So, the clues that will help me find Neo are these glowing flowers. Glowing flowers? Being spirited away and flowers seem to have nothing to do with each other. I'm not sure about the details, but if I investigate the flowers, he said I can save Neo. But still, flowers aren't my forte at all. Oh, but I think I know someone who might know about them. Really? Yep, there's a person who lives in Fierzeburg, a town to the north. He likes rare things and collects various items as a hobby. As a patron of rare things, he might know something about rare flowers. Could you please introduce me to him? Yeah, sure. I was gonna go to Fierzeburg for some stuff after this anyways. All right, if that's our plan, I'll hurry and get ready for the journey. You're right. You'll probably need to pack some stuff. Oh, that reminds me. Ayesha, didn't you bring too much stuff with you? You look more like you're moving away than going on a journey. And this is after I tried cutting back on the luggage. I've never been on a journey before. Why don't you leave the things you won't need here? Huh? At your house? But are you sure? Yeah, I have plenty of space anyway, so feel free to use it like your own house. Thank you very much. Then I'll take advantage of your kind offer. I'll just put my cauldron down here for a moment. What? Ayesha? You were carrying that thing around? I don't think you need that on your journey. Huh? Really? But I start to get restless without my cauldron. No. It's not like a pillow or anything. Normal people don't carry these around. Just leave it here. Hannah must have had a tough time. Okay, I'll do that. I'm happy I'll get to synthesize at your house. You sure do like to synthesize. Anyway, I'll be looking forward to spending time with you, Ayesha. I synthesize? Wow, so many flowers are blooming.
I don't know if the soil is fertile, but this place is like this all year round. Places like this are rare nowadays. Do you think we can find some medicinal herbs? I wouldn't know what to look for, but...
Looks like there are some around. Is it okay if I gather a few?
Sure, we're not in too much of a hurry, and so many things are growing here.
Thank you. Wow, where should I start?
You're looking pretty lively, Ayesha. All right then, Miss Regina shall give you a hand. Whoa, he looks like he's about to...
What should we do? Should we run away?
Nope. If you can't reason with your opponent, you just have to use your fists. Come on, let's get this over with.
keep calm and do my best.
And there you go! And go! No big deal. Ah!
Just a bit more. We can do this. There. All right, we win.
Over the course of several dusks, in order to survive, people learn to come and govern together. This town was built upon the freedom of a government of the people, a place where all people and goods in the area pass through.
Whoa! So this is Fierceburg! There are so many magnificent bridges! It's amazing!
Well, let's go our separate ways from here. I have a delivery to make.
Okay. What should I do?
This is a good opportunity for you to just wander around. I'm sure there's a lot of things in this town that you've never seen before.
Sightseeing. That does sound fun.
My friend's shop is just up the hill, so let's meet up there. Sorry I'm making you wait around, but I'll introduce you to the person I was talking about.
The hill. How do I get there?
If you head down the street that you'll see when you enter the town and just keep going, you can't miss it.
I'm still pretty confident that I can get lost.
You'll be fine. But if anything does go wrong, let's meet up at this bridge.
Even with that backup plan, there are so many bridges.
Oh, right. Well then, the hill it is. If you get lost, just remember to keep going up. Okay, see you later.
Wow, I wonder what's going on. There are so many shops. Are they having some kind of festival? Since I'm here, maybe I should go buy some souvenirs. I wonder which way is up the hill. I have no clue. Could I have gotten lost? Oh no! Regina's probably waiting for me!
Something smells mysterious.
Huh?
This is the smell of a witch.
Witch?
There's also a sweet scent. Is that the smell of candy?
Whoa! Who are you?
It won't do you any good to hide it. You have sweet candy on you, don't ya? Wanna give me some?
Candy? Sure. Here you go.
Thanks! It's so yummy! At any rate, I never thought I'd run into a person of the same profession.
Oh, same profession?
Yep, you're a witch, right? You have the smell of catalyst. This is the smell of ton.
Oh, yes! I do have tons. I use them for synthesis.
Synthesis?
Yes. Is something wrong?
Oh, so you're an alchemist. Well, I guess that's rare too.
An are nothing but copycats of witches, after all. Oh, thanks to the candy. See ya!
She left. She was an interesting girl.
Welcome. Oh, hey, Regina.
Hey, is Harry here? I wanted to see him.
So you're here to see him?
Well, actually, she's the one who wants to see him.
I'm Ayesha Altugal, an apothecary. It's nice to meet you.
Ayesha. I feel like I've heard that name somewhere. Could you be the person who made this bitter medicine?
Oh, I did make that medicine. I'm sorry it's so bitter.
No, don't apologize. Your medicine is really popular. Some people even travel pretty far just to buy your medicine from us. I was wondering what kind of person made this medicine, but who knew she would be so young and cute?
Huh? Cute?
Aw, are you embarrassed? How cute.
Yeah, I'm not like that. I don't think I'm all that cute.
You are cute, to the point that it just makes me want to tease you.
Please, stop saying I'm cute.
Ayesha, you're playing right into Marietta's hands.
I guess I should formally introduce myself since such a cute apothecary came all this way. I'm Marietta, the shopkeeper of this store. If you need anything or have anything you want to talk about, feel free to ask anytime.
Oh, yes. Pleased to meet you.
So, Marietta, we're here to see Harry. He's here, right?
Oh, that's right. Hold on, I'll go get him.
Well, I hope I didn't keep you waiting too long. You see, I am a busy guy.
Whoa, he's very flamboyant.
I am the Commercial and Industrial Association Assistant Vice Director, Risengang Government Chairperson. president of the Occasional Rare Item Enthusiast Society and the organizer of the thrilling treasure contest. Yes, I am the famous Harry Olsen. Now then, when you're as famous as I am, it seems your fans will even raid your house. How troublesome. Even so, I promise not to mistreat you. I'll willingly give you an autograph. It is, after all, part of my mission.
Yes, thank you very much.
Hey now, that's not it. We came here to ask you a question. Ayesha, if you don't want it, you definitely have to tell him that you don't want it. Anyway, we have a question for you. Harry, you're familiar with weird stuff, right? This girl is looking for rare flowers. Do you know anything about that?
Flowers, you say? Well, flowers are my field of expertise. Well, every field is my expertise. Come now, ask me anything.
Okay. It's about this flower. Would you happen to know anything about it?
Oh, this is... I see. Got it! This is... that.
You know something about it?
I told you earlier, my knowledge in the field of science is wide and deep. There is absolutely nothing that I don't know about. However, it's right on the tip of my tongue, but its name escapes me. I seem to be suffering a so-called memory lapse.
That seems kinda suspicious. Harry, you seem to be sweating quite a lot.
What? Are you accusing me of lying? Stop looking at me like you don't believe me. I'm sorry, but would you please give me some time? I'll try to remember it.
So you're trying to buy some time and plan to do some desperation research?
Of course not. I told you, there's nothing that I don't know.
Well, whatever the case may be, I don't mind. We'll come back later.
Sorry, not necessarily to make up for it. But you're welcome to freely use a spare room while you wait.
We're grateful, but how many days do you plan on taking to remember?
Huh? Oh, 1 or 2 days. Otherwise, 1 or 2 weeks. Either that or...
Okay, do your best to somehow remember or research it. We're counting on you.
Leave it to me. I'm a man who never betrays your expectations. Now, why don't I go ahead and take you to the room you'll be using during your stay?
Oh, are you sure? But...
You should take him up on this kind offer. Staying at an inn would get expensive. Being helpful and looking after people is Harry's strong point.
Okay, then I'd like to accept that offer. Wow! What a splendid room!
Oh, it's not that big of a deal. I have plenty more rooms just like this one. Think of this as your own house, and feel free to use it.
Harry, your generosity and the looseness of your purse strings are exceptional, as always.
Oh, getting praise like that is making me blush. Oh, goodness gracious. You said your name was Ayesha? I'm sure coming here from the countryside couldn't have been that pleasant. I believe Marietta told me that you sell medicine? In that case, you're somewhat connected with my store. There's no need to hold back.
Okay, I'll use this room. Thank you so much.
No, I'm happy to help a young apothecary. If you have any worries, feel free to come talk to me. Until we meet again.
Goodness, Harry sure can't be helped. He said he was going to try to remember, but I'm sure he never even knew. Whatever the case may be, it's hard to hate him, so don't feel bad, okay?
Of course not. I really hope it's okay that he lent me this room.
It's fine. Harry was a total miss, but you were able to borrow this nice room, so I guess we broke even. People come here from all the surrounding areas, so it's a perfect place to search for things.
You're right. Although, I'm still not sure where to start. Glowing flowers and clues about Neo. I need to find them, no matter what. Regina, I'm gonna overcome any challenge that comes my way. I'm sure I'll find clues about Neo somewhere.
Yep, you can do this, Ayesha. I'll do my best to help you. I just intended to walk around after this job was done anyway. Feel free to depend on me whenever you want.
Wow, having you with me will be a great help. Regina, what is that?
A map for the area around here. I saw it in the room, so I brought it with me. We need to know what's around before we can start searching.
Oh, a map. I don't know anything about the area outside my workshop. I guess I have to start by looking around.
That's right. I think this'll really help us out. Also, asking the people around town might be good too.
Okay, I'll do my best.